Hey everyone, welcome to Undusted. This is a little game that I've been trying to get around to for a long time, so it's been out for a little bit. But finally figured it's January, it's quiet, I can catch up on some games. So let's get ready for some really relaxing cleaning time. When I think of my family home, the first things that come to mind are the glittering lake and the gently sloping hills. After walking through the bustling streets, over the hills and along the lakeside, my house and its bright red roof soon came into view. I would chat with my mom and dad as we passed through the front gate together, and the big lemon tree in the yard would always greet us. For someone like me who lacked courage, maybe all I needed was an excuse, no matter how small. The letter from my aunt was enough. Ooh, what's the letter say? Letter. Letter? Ladder. Letter. Dear Adora. What a name. Oh, that's so pretty. Adora? Long time no see. How have you been? Are you doing all the things you've always wanted to do? It's been a while since I've heard from you. Come to think of it, the last time we saw each other was at Lily's funeral. No. I'm sorry to trouble you after all this time, but I can't find the necklace your mother gave me. I'm fairly certain that I left it at your house after one of my visits. I really thought I'd lost it for good, you know? I know it's a bit of a hassle, but could you send it to me? It should be in the attic. That's where Lily and I spent most of our time together when I was over. Thank you. Love, your aunt. It's been a long time since I last came back. I should tidy up the place. I suppose now's the right time. For the time being, it's the least I could do. The key. Ah, here it is. It's rusted all over. I'll have to clean it before I can use it. So who is Lily to us? Clean. Do we grab the brush? Use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Ooh. Hold right click and drag to rotate. Okay. Click the mouse wheel button once to reset the position. Nice. I'm gonna forget all of that. Select the tool on the left to clean the key. Do I hold it? Ah. Wait, let's zoom in a bit more. Yeah. Big key. Hee 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 hee. Okay. Gotta do the edges too. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Tiny bit of green there. And then other side. Hints unlocked. Hints? For cleaning? Hints become available after cleaning items to a certain extent. Hold tab to view areas that need cleaning. Oh, like a highlight? Is it? Oh, that's not tab. This is tab. Oh, that's nice. Hold on. No. We need 100%. It's just a tiny key. We can do this. $100. Memories beneath the dust. When was the last time this place was cleaned? There's so much dust I can barely breathe. I need to go to the attic and find that necklace. Why is it locked? Now that I think of it, I've hardly ever been into the attic. Mom was always the one in charge of it. Oh well, I need to clean the rest of the house anyway. The attic key should eventually turn up. Where should I even start? The house key. Wait, so not just for the attic, the whole house? Is Lily or Mom? After being neglected for so long, the house was so heavily laden with dust that I needed a mask to breathe normally. I opened a window and started clearing out some of the dust. When it was cleaning day, I used to be in charge of the floors. Mom took care of the furniture and Dad handled the windows and any tall places that were out of reach. If I closed my eyes, I could almost hear it all again. The sound of Mom wiping down the furniture, Dad's humming. While cleaning the living room, I found a dust-covered photo frame on a shelf. Housed inside was our first family photo. Chapter 0 complete. Okay, very nice. I can't help but immediately thinking that this would be a great premise for a horror game as well. Like a family member dies and you get the house and you start cleaning, and then As you clean, everything gets more and more disturbing and weird. Cleaned a special photo. Who's this? When we went to take our first family photo, Dad had made a peculiar suggestion. While it wasn't unusual for him to say or do something quirky, none of us saw it coming. Why don't we all wear animal costumes? It'll be Adora's first ever family photo, so let's make it special and unforgettable. He pleaded like a giddy child, arms finally wrapped around a large costume. Mom let out a deep sigh. Here we go again. That's fun. Fun pictures. It was massive. He really loved his jokes and pranks. A complete 180 for Mom. You mean the costume was massive? Right click. Let's start with the edges. A good circular motion. Perfect for cleaning. Gotta get in those grooves. Oh, yes. Get in there. This would be a good one for mobile as well, for touchscreen. Okay. Now do the center. We never ended up wearing costumes. Oh, I was hoping to see the costumes. Okay, how's that for the front? Oh, oh, right. Not allowed to check yet. Na 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 na. Let's do a rough once over first. There we go. I like that you have to do a little extra to get like in those grooves. It's well thought out, the mechanic. There we go. Okay, now maybe the sides. Yeah. Hints unlocked. I don't need any. See how far, let's see how far I get without any hints. Oh. Unless I need to get in the frame or something. Okay, 99.9% without help. There, I think it's there in the groove. Yeah, I found it. 100% without, that must be without hints. The achievement. Honey, don't you think there's a reason why people take more traditional photos? Because they couldn't come up with anything creative? Are you serious? Can't we just take normal photos? But, Adora, look at this! What a cute cat! So you're trying to talk Adora into your plan now? Amusing story behind the picture. Should have just taken two, one without and one with the costumes. And so ensued a battle between the unstoppable father and an immovable mother. As always, Mom won, leaving Dad with his shoulders hunched in defeat. Oh. Are they gonna divorce? While Mom was talking to the photographer, I snuck over to Dad and whispered, "Let's wear costumes next time." He only responded with a slight nod. When I looked at the photo afterwards, I saw that he had given me bunny ears. Mom noticed shortly afterward and gave Dad a light rap on the head, but the sheer dad-like triumph on his face sent us all into a fit of laughter. I think I would be more annoyed with bunny ears than everyone getting in costume, honestly. 100%. Perfect. What are we finding next? What is that? Is it like a tiny mug or... Oh, a table. When I was young, Mom often told me it was dangerous to go into the kitchen or attic alone. But the more someone told me not to do something, the more I wanted to do it. One day, when Mom and Dad were out, I excitedly went into the kitchen to examine the cupboard that was just barely within reach. My heart was pounding as I opened the cupboard. There were many beautiful porcelain teacups, and I took out the one I thought was the prettiest. Suddenly, the front door opened with a creak. Someone was back! Crash. It was the sound of porcelain breaking on the floor. The teacup had slipped out of my hands. The sharp sound of shattered porcelain froze me in place. I heard Mom urgently calling my name. Once she came into the kitchen and saw what happened, her face froze. Yet she kept it. Her face was so pale and stern. I'd never seen her look like that before. What did the cup mean to her? Oh, it's big. What if it's like a family thing? Okay, I'll have to maybe get the toothbrush for those finer edges. I guess we just give it a full once over. Oh, that's working good for the edges though. Okay. What a weird cup. Is this like the result of them trying to fix it? Because the cracks are still in it. I guess the story will continue in a bit. Once I've cleaned it a bit more. This'll be a fine job. What's the symbol? It must have some kind of meaning. Yeah, I'm wondering this might be like her grandmother's or something, like a family heirloom, but she just hadn't really talked about it. So as a young kid, we had no idea of the value. But to be fair though, if it's that valuable, communicate that with your kids or put it out of reach in like a display case or something. Can't really blame the kid for it. For dropping it and being curious. Okay, let's get in those grooves. Oh, this is so satisfying. Fuck cleaning in real life, but in games, wow. Very satisfying to get in those little cracks. How do I get in there? Oh, I did it. Just a matter of the right angle. Okay. Oh, the side there. Yeah, I got it. Okay. That might be it for the outside. Looks pretty clean. Now let's do this little side. The inside side. 93, so I'm doing pretty good. I haven't done the grooves yet. Inside. 99.5. I mean, who doesn't go to 100? 99.7 though. Okay. 1 dot. There you go. Tiny dots along the edges. There we go. Perfect. A fitting appearance. Oh, now it looks lovely, yeah. The gold and green is nice together. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it. Adora, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't listen and I even broke one of the teacups. It's okay, Adora. Everything's okay as long as you aren't hurt. But whose is it? One of Mom's most treasured possessions. But why? What's the story behind it? After giving me a big hug, she started to carefully gather the shards of porcelain in silence. I still couldn't forget how she'd looked at the broken teacup. The next day, I secretly retrieved the shards from the trash and clumsily glued everything back together. Then I returned the teacup to its place in the cupboard, hoping that Mom would feel better after seeing it. When Mom discovered the teacup later, she murmured, "This is a much more fitting appearance." I didn't understand why, but her smile looked bitter. Oh, I thought she meant it in a nice way. Oh, that's sad. I don't really like that. What glows in the dark? Oh, invisible ink? Or glow-in-the-dark ink. Mom loved writing with fountain pens, no matter how long the letter or document. Whenever I asked if it was tiring to write so much by hand, she would always say, "It's difficult, but it's worth it." Mom had a routine before writing. First, she would sit at her desk with perfect posture. Then she'd neatly lay out a fresh sheet of paper. Finally, she'd select one ink bottle from her collection and gracefully dip the nib of her exquisite fountain pen. I loved watching the process, so I used to quietly sit beside her whenever she took up her pen. Watching her fill empty sheets of paper with her handwriting imparted a special feeling I couldn't experience anywhere else. Man, she must have great handwriting then. She had so many inkwells. Sometimes I'd spend half a day just looking at them. I don't think she used this one very often. Okay. Let's give it a rough once over again. And then hunt down the little bits. Lots of little grooves though. It's probably easier with the little brush. So all these things are just getting filthy and abandoned in this house. Do you think that Aunt sent us to the attic on purpose to kind of like force us to have a look at our past? Nice. Okay, I think it's time for a small brush to really clean it. Can I clean that? Maybe that's as clean as it gets. I like that this little brush has like little soap bubbles. Makes it feel extra clean. Get in there. Yes, beautiful. Scrub it up. See how far I get again without hints. That looks good. Okay. Now under the edge there. That's a tricky spot. But I'm getting it. It's kind of nice that you can wrap it up at 99% for people who don't want to really do a thorough job, but I can't imagine anyone passing up. If you get that close to the actual thing, you might as well go for it, right? Okay, I think that's that. It must be this though. I must have missed. Oh, maybe the grooves, yeah. Around the cork or stopper. Where is it? Oh, it's in the top. Okay, it's back there. Oh, that was it. Nice. Only in the darkest of nights can you discover the star hidden within. Lewis. That's a quote from Mom's favorite writer. Why is it written on here? because it's a limited edition ink. Dad and I were still university students, so it took him a lot of hard work to buy it. But it looks new. Is it because you don't want to waste it? Adora, let me show you something. If you write with this ink and then turn off the lights, can you see the words glowing? The darker the room, the brighter the ink shines. Oh, wow! To Adora, Lily, and Ash's beloved daughter. Adora, Lily, and Ash. So Lily's the mom. You need to eat a variety of foods to grow big and strong. But I hate carrots. If you become brave enough to finish your carrots, I'll give you a fountain pen as a present. Huh. Nice. That's cute. Although I would never want to write with an ink pen like that. I adored fountain pens, so it was an irresistible offer. Mom looked into my awestruck eyes and said, "Do you know why I love fountain pens? Because you can learn about someone through their handwriting. Even if I wrote something without much thought behind it, I learned more about myself after reading those words." She gently closed the inkwell. For some reason after that day, I never saw her use a fountain pen again. Oh, why not? That was a nice memory. Why would she stop using it? Ooh, what's this? A little statue? Dad absolutely loved music. Whenever he could, he'd be humming or playing various instruments. He told me that he used to be in a children's choir and that he had joined a band during his university days. Whenever he returned home from work, he'd sing a little song he composed, titled "Dad Loves Coming Home." Mom would always warn him about disturbing the neighbors, but she could never mask her smile. Thanks to Dad, music enriched every dimension of our lives. I was gonna say of our clean. Okay, who's this cutie? The first line always made me laugh. What was it again? "You can't hold me back. I'm free. No one can ever stop me." Was that it? Okay, first. Oh, it makes music! So it's like an ocarina. Turtle shaped. Oh, there's another hole hidden there. Hee hee. That's so cute. Oh, let's scrub that belly. Damn. Okay. Let's just stay down here since I have such a good angle at the moment. Get in those grooves. Oh, so satisfying. Yes. Look how clean. You know those channels on YouTube who do like, I love watching them. They restore like old Game Boys and old PS1s and 64s, and then they just like, they get them working again, like soldering the motherboard and stuff. Oh, it's such a cutie. Hold on. Gotta get this little corner. Yes. So satisfying. Did I do that? Yeah. Just this bit. The tops of the leggies. This is such a cutie. How did they get this dirty? Were they left outside or something? There we go. There. Last bits. And the booty. Most importantly. Okay, it really must be just tiny dots here and there like that. You can barely see it. There. Where are you hiding? Let's have a look. Ah, around the leggy. Yep, it's the legs. They're tricky. They're hard to get to. Achieving happiness. Dora, I'm done. After my hit single, Dad Loves Coming Home, my newest release is Dad Loves the Weekend. Dad, you sure you're not a kid too? You got me. Since my secret's out, how about a song? Where did I put my ocarina? Dad, if you love music so much, why'd you become an accountant? Music and accounting are completely different. That's a good question, Adora. You see, I love music, but it doesn't mean that I can't live without it. On the other hand, if I get itchy and I get itchy if I don't work with numbers for even a single day. Oh, okay, so he loves both. To achieve happiness, it's not about doing what you want. It's about doing what you can't live without. When you find something like that, you'll understand exactly how I feel. There's an ocarina. Cute. Dad then started to joyfully play his ocarina. His face was that of a man who had everything he needed to be happy. I suddenly grew curious and asked, "Then what can't you live without?" He replied, "Lily and Adora. That's why I'm the happiest man in the world." He then declared that his next song will be named Dad is Super Duper Happy. Despite my laughter, I couldn't wait to hear the next release in his Dad series. I often found myself humming his songs, and his words stayed with me. Would I also find something I couldn't live without? What can't you live without? What is it? What's my thing? What can't I live without? BB? Sean? A discreet apology. But on a personal level, just me? Books? Games? I think games before books. One day on our way home, we came across a cute kitten crying by its lonesome. I couldn't bear to leave it there by itself, so I begged my parents to let me bring it back with us. Without hesitation, Dad started brainstorming ways to lure the kitten. Should we get some food as bait? How about foxtail grass? Maybe a cardboard box? Dad and I excitedly exchanged ideas, but after a few minutes we realized that Mom hadn't said a single word. Is she allergic? Or does she just... Ooh, a new one! Does she just not like cats? Or she doesn't want a pet? Dad really had the heart of a child. Instead of stopping me, he joined right in. Is this like a little Hoover? Oh my god, that's amazing. Hee hee. Let's zoom in. Oh my god, this is a toughie. Let's get those ears. Oh, I see. So you weren't allowed to keep the pet, but as an apology, she gave you a stuffed animal. Why'd you let it get so dirty? When you want to take care of it? I literally have a Mr. Kitty on my lap. Hi there. Clean that back. This is a dirty pussy. What a fun little tool. What is it though? Do you think it's like a rug cleaner? Like it's actually water as well? Okay, that looks pretty good. Seems like I have to go over some areas twice. They're extra dirty. There we go. Now how about the little booty? The little tail. Nice. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Tip of the tail. Okay. There we go. And zoomed in like this and how small the tool is makes it seem like this is a huge stuffed animal, actually. I know I got 80% already, but I am still going. Still going strong. You can't stop me. This kitty must be cleaned. Okay, hold on. There's still some stuff around the leggies. $99.6 though. Maybe the ears? Yeah. Yep. Now where else? They're so cute. Ah, the face. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. You don't know what are face markings and what is just filth. Cute. Very cute. I don't think we're ready to own a cat. We don't know how to properly care for one, and we don't have any cat food or supplies. How can we care for it if we can't fulfill its needs? But, Lily, aren't you being a bit too serious? Of course, having a pet is a huge responsibility, but Dora can learn how to be responsible by taking care of it, and we can buy whatever supplies we need. What if its mother is still around? We might be taking a child from its parent. Well, you can't just leave it. You definitely have to look around if you see the parent of the kitten. And if you don't, you should take it to a center or something. She could have been abandoned. That isn't something we know for sure. No means no, Adora. Striped cat plushie, soft and makes cute sounds when you squeeze it. Ugh, that makes me anxious to think that they maybe left the kitten where they found it. Ugh. I was so upset that after we returned home, I slammed my door shut and refused to leave my room. That evening, Dad came over and gave me a stuffed animal. It was soft, fluffy, and looked like the kitten from before. Mom bought this for you, but she didn't know how to give it to you. The softness of the plushie mollified the sadness in my heart. A few days later, I saw the same kitten at the same spot. This time, though, it was with another cat with a matching coat, its mother. Mom was right. If I had taken the kitten home, I couldn't help but feel ashamed. They're still homeless, though. Take them both in. This doesn't mean that they're okay. They still need food and shelter. I don't agree. Unforgettable moments. My hometown was always too warm for snow. If any snow did happen to fall, it would melt as soon as it touched the ground. It's like Brighton. Things like snowball fights and snowmen only existed in TV shows and fiction. Some of my childhood wishes included leaving footprints in fresh white snow, making snow angels, and building a huge snowman. When we finally had time for a family trip, I begged to go somewhere with an abundance of snow. Yeah, that's great. I would do the same thing. And that's how we ended up having a snowy vacation. Thanks to that, I got to check off a lot of things on my bucket list. Oh, is this a new tool? Is that like for the finer things? Well, let's do... Oh. Well, take those leaves. Wait, did I ruin a flower? I did get an achievement for it, but I don't know if that's good or bad. I thought they were not like flowers. I thought they were part of the, like, I thought they were metal. Well, restoration wise, you should take the flowers off if they're not actually part of it, but nice. Toothbrush can really get in those grooves. Okay, the bottom is good at least. Yeah, okay. It kind of like has to go because I can't clean under it otherwise. Sorry, flowers. You gotta go. Sorry. I want a clean, fully clean. There must be a way. So I guess that doesn't come off. Oh yeah, comes off much nicer with this. Nice. What an effective little cloth. Okay, that looks pretty clean. Maybe a brush for the last bits. Oh, that's not oh, I thought that was like a golden metal groove. It's dirt. Well, what do you know? What a dirty little fucker. 99.95. It really is just like a speck. Yeah. That was it. 1 pixel. Damn. Unforgettable moments. Dad, the snow crunches when you step on it, and when you lie down, it's soft and fluffy. Really? Then I want to lie down too. You're right, Adora. You're right, Adora. It's really soft. I saw on TV that if you wave your arms and legs like this, you can make a huge snow angel. Then how about we make some big snow angels to wash over our family? Okay. Marshmallows are ready. You two better eat first so you won't have enough energy to play. Ooh, marshmallows. Nice. And then they bought the snow globe on the family trip. That's nice. That sounds like a nice trip. We made giant snow angels, built snowmen, and had an all-out snowball fight with no regard for how snow-crusted our clothes became. After it grew dark, we gathered around the fireplace and drank sweet cocoa. As the comforting warmth of the fire lulled me to sleep, I could hear Dad humming and Mom turning the pages of her book. On our way home, we bought a snow globe to commemorate all the wonderful memories from our vacation. However, since some time ago, I had deliberately hid the snow globe out of sight. Those warm memories became a source of agony as they reminded me of days I could never return to. Damn. Heavy. Frozen time. I had hoped to find the attic key in the living room, but it didn't turn up. I decided to search my room next. It looked exactly as it did on the day I left home, only the thick layer of dust on everything indicated any passage of time. My focus was drawn to my desk where Dad's pocket watch lay. There used to be a time when its cogs still turned and its soft ticking could still be heard. When Mom gave Dad this pocket watch, Dad was delighted with the engraved design, a lily just like Mom's name. Wherever Dad went, so too did the pocket watch. Shortly after I started high school, the pocket watch fell silent for good. That's sad. Did Dad die when you were in high school? Dad, how are you doing? Are you still cracking jokes over there? I don't think I'm doing that well. So you use this to talk to your dad? I do that. I think I'm just gonna do toothbrush straight away. I think the sponge is a little too intense, maybe. But again, if this is such a nice memento for your dad, why should you let it get this bad? How long did you leave this house abandoned for? Curious what happened. That is satisfying, though. What an effective toothbrush. There you go. Yes, there. That's what I wanted to clean. There. And then the center. Nice. Okay. I guess I need to open it as well. And clean the inside. Let me get the little bits that I'm noticing though. Okay. Yes. Oh, and this is the glass that we need the cloth for. I see. Nice. Put that down for a sec. Cloth it up. Oh my god, this cloth is amazing. God. If only it was if it was this satisfying in real life, I would clean way more. Etched in heart. Said it was I thought it was heat first. Etched in the heat. Nice. Okay. Now, what pixel am I missing? Okay, there's a couple there. There. Oh, and here. Oh, quite a bit, actually. Yeah, that highlight system is essential if you really want to get everything. Wait. 0.05%. But where? Must be in the... Oh, I think I saw it there. Oh, I thought it was in the top, but it was in the flower. That is a very pretty pocket watch. Oh, she's much older here. Dora, how many times have I told you not to call the office directly? You're usually back by now and I couldn't get in touch with you. I'm sorry, I got caught up in work and completely lost track of time. I'll make sure to check my phone more often from now on, but please text instead of call. Alright. Well, if she can't get in touch with you at all and you're not responding to text, then she has to call. I was cleaning my room earlier and I found the cassette player Dad gave me. I'm sorry, Adora. I still have a lot of work to do. Don't wait for me. And make sure you don't go to bed too late. Damn. That's ice cold. Didn't even talk about why you were calling. I guess she couldn't deal with the loss of her husband either. So she pulled away. I desperately needed Mom, but she threw herself into work as if she wanted to forget Dad, and maybe all of us. Days passed and we barely spoke to or even saw each other. I kept telling myself that I had to try to understand her, and that she was raising me all by herself now, but my grief and sorrow grew nearly unbearable as they rendered my nights sleepless. Things would have been much easier if I just blamed her. Yet whenever I saw Mom so exhausted and fatigued, sadness came before anger. I hated her for leaving me alone, but at the same time, it pained me to see her eroding away. As much as I longed for her comfort, I wanted to comfort her too. Yeah, if only you could just grieve together, reach out. Sad. What I found in the darkness. What is it? When I couldn't stand the silence in the house, I would listen to Dad's tapes. Listening to those songs made it feel like he was right there beside me. One day I heard a composer tell his story on a radio show. When I was a kid, my father used to hum songs he had wrote himself, so I became interested in music. I hardly saw him after my parents' divorce, but whenever I sang his songs, I felt like I was back in those happy childhood days. That's how I started composing. For me, it was a way to bring comfort to not only to me, but to others in similar circumstances. I could see myself in his story, and his songs resonated with me. Naturally, I admired him. Finally, I understood what Dad had meant. I wanted to tell him that I found something I couldn't live without doing. I found a part-time job and started saving money for composing tools. Ah. Cool. Okay, now what is this? When Mama asked about it, I thought she was finally taking some interest in my life. Does it have a power button somewhere? Ah, that's the volume. Cool. I could probably... Let's start with the bottom. I could probably scrub the bottom. I don't know about the buttons, though. Maybe overall I could scrub it. And then the finer details, I'll have to brush it. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, that's so much cleaner. Dirty screws. Okay, get the edges properly. There. I'll just get the buttons now, I think. Ah. It's green. Oh, that makes such a big difference. I knew it. I was like, should I turn it off? And I was like, no, I want to scrub the buttons. Make it go crazy. Okay. Definitely have to do the sides of the buttons as well. Okay, let's have a look. Are those clean? No, it's not clean. I knew it. Oh, wait, can I? Ah, look at that. Of course. The groove. Nice. Okay, that's looking good. Now these buttons. And a bit of TLC in the corners. There you go. I think... Yeah, there's some dirt under there. Okay. Now this groove is probably not going to get sponged properly either, so let me just go along that. There we go. Okay, that's looking good. Now I'll take a sponge along the sides. Actually, it's pretty hard to clean it properly. The brush actually does a better job. But I'm committed now. Plus this will probably get a bigger surface, so there's less skipped pixels. There we go. Okay, 99.3. What have I missed? Let's see it. The grooves. Didn't think about that. Okay. Oh, the button needs a bit more care. Oh, and oh, of course. There. Under the button. Nice. I'll move the buttons around. Mom, you're late again. You must be exhausted. Yeah, a little. How's your day? What are all those things? Oh, these? A MIDI controller or a microphone? They're tools for composing. Mm-hmm. By composing, do you mean composing music? Uh-huh. I started making songs little by little, and I got a part-time job to buy these tools myself. Wait, your mom didn't even notice you got a job? Wait, Adora, a part-time job? You started working just for a hobby? Adora, you need to be studying hard for your future right now. Don't waste your time on things like that, and quit your part-time job too. Not many parents would say that. Like, taking a job on without your parents pestering you about it is shows good initiative. I wanted to tell her that it wasn't just a hobby, that I was serious, but before I could say anything, Mom said she was tired and headed towards her room. My words were met with the sound of her door closing shut. I was left alone in an all too familiar silence. I was angry at Mom for not listening to my words, but I kept trying to understand her. I thought she might change her mind if I showed her how serious I was. Much like how music had comforted me, I wanted Mom to feel comforted too, and if possible, with a song of my own creation. You gonna write a song for her? So pretty. It reminds me of that game Assemble with Care. Do you remember that one? That was really nice too. After that day, I spent every spare moment composing. Not only was it my first song, but it was a song for Mom. When I felt that I had poured enough of my heart into it, I recorded my song onto a cassette tape. I fervently hoped that it would bring her some comfort. Even if I couldn't fully convince her, if I could at least help her feel a little better. When Mom came back home, exhausted as usual, I nervously handed her the tape. Oh no. Did she even listen to it? God, what if she didn't even listen to it? I thought if Mom listens to it, she would understand how serious I was. Those flowers are so pretty. I feel bad for scrubbing them off, but this tech doesn't need flowers. Oh, there's even flowers inside. Again, those little grooves. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Beep. Beep, beep. Music coming through. Okay, that looks like a good start for this side. Ooh, what's right up there? Oh, the buttons. Pretty buttons. Okay. Do you think there's dirt in between the buttons? Probably. Oh! That is not the color I expected. Okay. There we go. That's the edges there. Most of this I can probably scrub-a-dub-dub. Oh no, the edges is definitely gonna be toothbrush. Okay. Good first pass over though. Back to brush. So satisfying. I know I keep saying that, but I'm surprised at how satisfying it really is. Okay. You can really tell how much thought went into the little details and actually cleaning everything. Sorry, flowers. I'm really sorry. Let's do the top here. The outer line. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna rotate and look inside a bit more. Nice, that's looking good. Brush that down. Oh, missed the spot. Alrighty. How do I do that side? There we go. Does that mean this side? No, that side's clean. 96 though. Oh yeah, see, it is in between the buttons. Okay. Yep. Knew it. Hold on. I'm getting there. Okay. Hopefully there's no tape in it, so doing this doesn't actually record anything. Okay, 99.92. Let's see. Okay, I missed a tiny bit there. And then the rest is inside. Oh. Oh, corner. There it is. Nice. You composed this yourself? Yeah. The melody came to me first, so I started with that. I'm still working on the lyrics. Oh, and there's another one I'm preparing for a competition. The theme is... Hold up, Adora. Didn't I tell you last time? You need to focus on your studies. Mom, I know it might seem like only a hobby right now, but please, can you at least try listening? Adora, do you even hear what you're saying? How can you waste your time on this instead of studying for your future? I'm tired. Let's talk another time. Another time? And when's that gonna be? When you quit your job? As if that'll happen. Adora, I'm saying this for your sake. I'm serious about becoming a composer. I want to make it so you don't have to worry about money anymore. And people said I'm pretty talented, so... Adora, I said no. Don't even think about it. Right now, you may feel like you're special. Talented? There's no word more meaningless. Jesus Christ, Mom. Don't get carried away because of a mere compliment. Praise proves absolutely nothing. Who's shitting her cereal? Damn. I don't see the problem. Like, she's studying, she has a job. She's paying for the stuff herself. Wasn't it up to her what she does in her free time? Why was she so angry? Was she more tired than usual? Even now, I still don't know why Mom reacted so explosively. Oh god, so we don't get any closure? I never expected her to yell at me like that. Her fury left me speechless. While I was stunned, she tore the tape from my hands and threw it into the trash. Without so much as a backward glance, she said, "Stop wasting your time on worthless things like that." What she threw away wasn't only a cassette tape. Therein was the piece of my heart that helped my drive to comfort Mom, despite the loneliness after Dad's passing. Even if hating her was the easier path, I didn't give up trying to understand her. But at that moment, when my heart was equated to trash, I felt something disappear from inside me. After Mom's rage quelled and silence fell once again, I finally gave up trying to understand her. Damn. This is rough. Must be the cold weather. My lips feel very dry. Ah, much better. The music box was the last present I ever received from Dad. Whenever I felt lonely, I would wind it up and talk to him as if he were right beside me. Dad, if you were still here, you would have supported me, right? Mom doesn't understand what it's like to have a dream, to have something you can't live without. All she wanted to do is to fit into the mold. That's probably the only kind of love she knows. I cried for a long time, pouring out my anguish. Listening to the music box play, it felt like Dad was sitting right next to me. Oh. That's so sad. Ooh. New toy. After that day, I stopped waiting for Mom. I didn't even want to talk to her anymore. I didn't even want her to talk to me anymore. I had nothing to say to her. So this is the music box. Damn. Let's start with the insides. They seem delicate. See what it plays in a bit. If it still works. Man, that mom is so mean. Like, I'm sure she's suffering, but this ain't the way, Mom. Okay. I wonder if I can move this manually? No, I need to move it like that. Okay, there you go. That's gonna be rough. Getting everywhere. Okay. Ah. Nope. Ah, there. Stay. Yes, okay. Okay, I think I gotta leave it there for now. Let's do... Oh, wait, what's this? What's this do? Whoa! Air blow gun. Holy shit. We're in the future. Wait, is it empty already? Well, that's a shit battery then. Man, this sponge doesn't do much either. Oh, oops. What was that sound? Oh, it's recharging. Ah, I just can't use it too long. There. Gotta get into all the little grooves. Okay, should I try and clean this with this? Oh my god. It's gonna be empty. Ugh, there it goes. Guess I'll do it by hand. But that does work really well. Oh, the bottom. Let's do that. Man, this sponge is not getting into those little bits. Okay. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. Do you think that did it? Listen to that. Oh. I think I got most of it. Oh. Okay. That should be good. Should I close it for now? Nope. Yeah. Just work on the outside for a bit. Okay. It's really powerful, but it only works in short bursts. There we go. Is that clean? Did I do the inside? I think so. Alrighty, getting closer. Is the record supposed to be green? Guess I'll find out once I get closer to 100. Those little pesky grooves. Gotcha. Okay. I expected that. Oops. Okay, definitely getting there now. Although it just says 80, so I'm definitely still missing quite a bit. Oh, here at the bottom. I forgot. There we go. Surely once I've done this, I'm close to 100. 99, okay. There's still quite some spots here though. There. 99.8. Okay, let's see. Oh, God. That's still quite a bit. Okay, that little bit. Yeah. Give me your bits. Okay. I think I need to maybe open that. Okay, let's open it. Ah. Little pesky dots. Oh God, I did not do a good job here, as I thought. There we go. Nice. The right to hurt. I thought it said the right to hunt. Adora, can we talk for a minute? I'm busy right now. I'm sorry for how I acted. I must have been tired, so I got emotional. But it was for your sake, Adora. I don't want you to suffer. Right now, things may seem fun and exciting, so you might think that the road ahead will be easy. Someday, you'll understand. For now, it would be better if you focused on your studies and kept composing as a hobby. Now I get why you're saying these things. You've never had anything you've truly wanted to do, have you? All you've ever done is live by other people's standards. That's why you don't understand how serious I am and what it's like to have something you can't live without. If Dad were here, he would have understood me. At least he wouldn't have thrown away my tape like that, and he wasn't anything like you. I mean, yeah, throwing the tape out is crazy. She put so much effort into that. I deliberately chose the words that would hurt her the most. I thought I had the right to, since she was the one who hurt me first. Mom said nothing during my verbal onslaught. Her silence only fueled my rage, so my words became harsher, crueler, and more vicious. Mom quietly took my wrath. After the room fell silent, she left without a single word. Left alone, I picked up the music box and said to myself, "It's okay. That was nothing compared to what she did to me." Pretty. I wonder if she actually does go on to be a composer. It was a peaceful weekend afternoon. I had started to doze off after putting stickers all over Dad's camera. In my half-awake state, I could faintly make out Mom and Dad's voices as they quietly talked. I wanted to keep listening to their conversation, but before long, I fell asleep. Dad used to take pictures of me and Mom whenever he could. It looks like he might... It might still work if I charge it. I'll try turning it on after I clean it. Ooh. Can I... Hold on. Maybe I should... try and turn it in like a... Yes, vertical. To really get the most surface as possible. And it's dead. There we go. Nice. Looking good. It's a nice light piece of text, so you can really tell where the specs are. Where the dirt is hiding. Okay. Those edges. I guess that's a screw or a sticker. Ooh. Found a real dirty edge there. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm happy with the front for now. Zoom in actually. Yeah. Look at that. Nice little button. I wonder if it does more if I... No. I was gonna say, I wonder if it does more if I zoom out, but it doesn't. There you go. You know what? Scrub-a-dub-dub. Just do a roughie. Oh, satisfying. Yes. Nice, nice, nice. Making good progress. That bar filled up real quick. Now let's give it all a once over for the grooves. Groovy. Nice. Made in Korea. I wonder if the dad's Korean, maybe. But although you could just get a camera made in Korean. Nice. Okay, 85. Yeah, get in there. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, look at that. Hidden secrets. Hidden green. Okay, that's looking good. Better, better. Oh, there's still quite a lot. Oh, I need to probably take a picture. Ah, zoom. There we go. I saw the dirt in there and I was like, how do I get the lens to pop out? Looking quite good. Aha! It's one of those where the flash pops out. Oh my god, the dirt! Oh, how'd you get a little sticker in there? God, tiny fingies. Do you think that's it? 98.35. Any buttons I haven't tried? Hehehe. Accidentally take a photo. The picture. Okay, let's have a look. Ah, tiny grooves. Tiny little corners. Okay. Did a really good job other than that, though. Might have to get the... that little corner. Oh no, I got it. I got it. Okay. $98. Okay, let's pull it out again. Oh my god. Dirty. Dirty edges. I think I need to get the... Yes, yes. Get that cleaner in there. Air power. Low pixel antique. Adora, did you finish your homework? Shh, she fell asleep after playing with the camera again. She really does love it. She's interested in so many things, like music and writing. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? I only hope that she doesn't become like me. You still have regrets about back then? You know, I thought you were so beautifully radiant. It's all in the past now. I was naive and foolishly chasing what was only a dream. Now I'm awake and live in reality. Let's not talk about this anymore, alright? Alright. What was her dream that didn't come through then? The camera contained a recording that I'd never seen before. Had I pressed the record button while I was asleep? The slanted video captured a long conversation between Mom and Dad. I found it difficult to understand. The mom I knew had always seemed so ordinary. Suddenly I realized that perhaps the words I had so aggressively thrown at her that day meant more than I had thought. That moment kept playing over and over in my mind. How silently she stood before my anger, how silently she left the room, followed only by the sound of the door closing. I mean, again, why doesn't mom communicate that? She doesn't communicate why that cup is special to her, that porcelain cup. She doesn't explain why she gets angry when you're into music, because she probably has something that didn't come true. Like, she can explain her motivation. Only Mom's room was left. Holding the old doorknob, I felt as if I were about to meet Mom herself after all this time. Her room was filled with boxes, all neatly labeled and sorted by purpose. Somehow it seemed like she knew she wouldn't be coming back. One box in particular caught my attention. Things I couldn't throw away. This box contained many trophies I'd never seen before. Why would you throw away a trophy? Where did she get all these from? I really don't know anything about Mom. Yeah, she never talked to you. So frustrating. Looks exactly like the symbol I saw on the teacup. Uh-huh. So was it like a teacup she got as a prize or something? Let's see. Let's do a rough pass through first. That's good. Nice. Yeah, because she also, like, they had such a nice memory and she really enjoyed writing with the pens, the fountain pens, and then she just stopped for no apparent reason. What happened, Mom? Who hurt you? Why are you not talking? I keep wondering if maybe we'll find like a diary page or something of the mom, like a diary, in which she's like, why can't I just reach out and be honest? And maybe she's too embarrassed. Maybe she's embarrassed about failing at something. She doesn't want to, because it seems like she's obviously distraught about losing Dad, but she doesn't really want to confront it. Her way of dealing with it or not dealing with it is like hiding away from it. Creating distance. Okay, still a lot I can scrub. Well, those edges especially are still very dirty. Can I clean that? Surely. Is it like a little... Let's get in there. What is this? Why is this not getting cleaned? Is that what it's supposed to be like? Tiny speck there. I can't reach it. Come on, get in there. Don't be shy. %. Okay, let's see. So I'm guessing this isn't dirt? Yeah, I can't get the... How do I get this off? Oh, it's going. I thought I tried that, but apparently not. Nice. Where the dream now resides. This is like a calligraphy prize. Dad, what's that? A trophy? Yep, I got this for winning first place in the math competition. Oh, you won it. Wait, but it says Lily's name on it. Oh, does Mom know? Well, there's no way you wouldn't show her something this cool. Of course she knows. I bragged about it all the time. But then she'd look at me with that sullen look and bring the box. The box? Adora, how about a snack? We have cheesecake. Don't change the subject. Although, cheesecake. It would work on me. Trophy I'd never seen before. Writing competition, first place. Lily, yeah. It has the same symbol as the teacup. So this was the box that Dad mentioned. I took a few trophies and read their plates. School writing competition, youth short story competition. She wanted to be a writer. Novel contest, first place. These accolades demonstrated how much she had achieved, and they were proof of the dream Mom once had. She was talented enough to win all these awards. Why didn't she pursue writing as a career? And why did she stop me from chasing my dream so badly? One after another, thoughts endlessly flowed through my mind. Well, now it's not that much of a question anymore. She wanted to be a writer, didn't get published probably, gave up on her dream, and is worried that you'll get your hopes up publishing music. When it's... because it might not happen. Things were never the same after Mom threw away my cassette tape. I couldn't pretend that nothing had happened. This animosity persisted after high school, as I left home to study music at a distant university. I told myself I wouldn't call her until I'd succeeded. Back then I believed that once I graduated university, success would easily find its way to me. However, just as Mom had warned, the world was much colder than I'd thought. Awards and words of praise became more and more meaningless. The further I drifted from success, the more I avoided calling Mom. I could already hear what she'd say. That's why I told you to stop. I told you it'd be a waste of time. I wasn't ready to hear those words to my face. Even after I had to change my phone number, I couldn't bring myself to call her. So she couldn't even reach out to you, even if she wanted to. After some time, I received an unexpected call from my aunt. Mom had passed away. Oh, shit! So she died without you guys even being in contact. Oh my god. I thought I'd be able to call her anytime I wanted, but I didn't have the courage to. That would mean I'd have to admit that she was right all along. Damn. Wait. Just do like a big line through it. There. Done. Nice. Keys. It's like a fidget toy. Okay, got some charge back. But this should be pretty much done. Pretty much, yeah. There's like a couple of specs under there. Hopefully I get it with this. No, not quite. Okay, I think now I got it. Okay. Satisfying. Okay. There we go. Neat. Alrighty. Sponge this side. Should be fine. Yeah. Big surface. Oh my, look at that big surface. My, what a big surface you have. Get those little leggies. Oh, they should be completely even. I thought it was like a impression on it, but nope, just dirt. Okay. Get into those little details, the little grooves. And I'll have to look at the leggies one by one. There. Ho ho, you can't hide from me. Okay, bottom looks good for now. It's nice using different tools like this, like switching between them. For the finer, little smaller ones, there's definitely a tendency for me to just use the toothbrush. Because this just doesn't get in all the bits, but for this one in particular, it really saves a lot of time. Okay. Is that just damage? I guess so. Nice. And then after this, she goes on to become a crime scene cleaner. She has her cleaner sense ready. Okay, this is looking good. Nice. I think that's good for the bottom. I did the keys. The bells still need more work. Bells? Well, you know what I mean. They look like bicycle bells to me. What are they? What would I call them? Nodes? Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to... Can I... Aha! There we go. I knew something had to be hiding. Okay, that's good. Can't move it back. Oh! Oh, now move it to the other side. Aha! Smart. That's cool. Okay, there we go. 94. Still need to do more. There and there. Yeah, I got it. Okay. I forgot the sides here. And the... Yeah, I barely did this button, actually. Oh, I can't... I can move it up higher, so I can't really zoom in on the handle itself. Okay, we're almost there. I probably need a bit more attention. Yeah. How am I gonna get in there? There. Yeah, there's tiny bits everywhere. It's because the typewriter is a lot of work. Okay, 99.95. That was it. Wow, so pretty. Cleaned up. Are you leaving? If I don't go now, I'll be late for my flight. You have a lot of luggage. I can drive you to the airport. It's fine. I know you're busy. I'm going. Adora. Mom pushed everything away. Come to think of it, that was the last conversation we ever had. I'd left without looking back, determined to return only when I'd succeeded. I wanted to prove Mom wrong, but the door I shut so firmly never opened again. Yeah, what's in the attic? I think it's like the aunt's strategy is to get me into the attic, and she had probably left something for me there. I opened the small drawer at the bottom of the typewriter. Inside were sheets of paper and the attic key. Most of the papers were stories that Mom had written, and the rest seemed to be contracts. Among the papers were a few letters that began with the salutation, "Dear Miss Lily Mayer." I picked up a letter that was filled with writing. It's been some time since I last penned a letter to you. I recall in your previous letters that you have been a fan of mine for some time now. I wanted to let you know that I read the story you sent this time as well. Please understand that I say this for your sake. I've read your works for a long time now, and they lack any aspect of exceptionality. Certainly you could make a livelihood out of your writing, but I doubt that standard alone would be satisfactory for you. I understand your desire to be a writer. However, discretion is sometimes a better part of valor. I believe that your time would be better spent in another field of work. I truly apologize for conveying these words much too late. Sincerely, Lewis. If she can make a living out of it, even if she's not the best, she should have done it. I know this can be harsh, but he said you can make a living out of it and then keep writing, and then you improve as you go. But I can understand it can be really deflating for people. Words left unsaid. Lewis was the name of Mom's favorite writer, the writer she admired, the one who might have even inspired her to pursue writing. I couldn't begin to imagine how it would feel if someone I respected told me to give up. Well, your mom. You respect your mom, right? She told you to give up. I imagined Mom opening the letter, hoping to find praise or encouragement, but the further she read, the greater the despair on her face. If a composer I admired said the same to me, I wouldn't have been able to take it either. That's sad. Shouldn't just give up just because one person is like, nah. Like, I get that can be really deflating, but if you truly love doing it, you shouldn't give up just because some dickhead is like, I don't think you're that great. Let me just sponge it first. What if they're just threatened by you? Or it's just not their preference? Music and writing are such, like, personal, subjective arts. Like, books that I think are amazing, I'm sure other people fucking hate. Books that I hate, other people enjoy. Same with music. So you can't just let one person control your entire course. Even if it's your mom. What a dirty phone. Okay, I got most of the rough stuff. Alrighty. Let's get into here. Although, I could pick it up. I saw. Probably clean what it's resting on as well. Okay, let me try. Uh-huh. The dial tone's making me uneasy immediately. Although, I did make a phone call the other day and I wasn't sweaty. Progress. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't clean this underside yet. that. Or this. Now that I can access it. Nice. Okay, good. Actually, let me do the bottom as well. Thinking of getting into all of these little grooves. Oh, yes. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's do just the brown edge first. There. Very nice. And beautiful. You're gorgeous, darling. You're gorgeous. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, sweet. But I ain't done yet. Hold on. Oh, so much. Get in there. Okay, nice. Then I'll get the last little bits. Probably need to dial the phone as well. First I need to get in there. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to zoom in further. Okay, press one of these buttons. Yes. Hidden secrets. Okay. Oh, how am I gonna clean that? Okay. What am I calling? Am I calling someone? Don't do it. Wait, it stopped. Why can't I move it? Did I break it? Did I break the phone? Maybe. Okay, maybe I should put the phone the other way again. Oh, now it reset. Oh, is that 5 dirty? Are you dirty? Maybe not. Okay, let's see. Okay, of course, these little edges. Oh, oh, hello. That's more than I thought. Okay. Go in that little corner. Fuck. Maybe it's better if I do like this. I think so. Get that! Yeah. I was gonna say, get that fucking little speck! There. Okay, that's better. Nice. Oh, come on, get it. Get that little speckaroony. It's at 99.95. So it's probably that tiny. Unless, hold on. I think I got it. Oh my god, that's clean, clean. Okay. And how am I gonna get in there? I got it. Nice. Call recorded, February 19th. I think I'll be admitted to the hospital soon. Could you help me tidy up the house? Please, I don't have anyone else I can ask to do this. Lily, don't say that. I still have the spare key. I'll go by when I have time. Thank you. Before you come, I'll put away things like the trophies. Strange, isn't it? Back then I was so desperate to forget everything. But when I was cleaning the house and saw my typewriter and all those trophies, I remembered the days when I wrote so happily. Why do we realize how precious something is after we lose it? Writing and Adora. Lily, have you called her? I tried calling her 2 days ago, but she didn't answer. Maybe she changed her number. I left a voicemail, but I'm not sure if she heard it. If I were brave enough to call her sooner, would we still be in touch right now? Back then I thought the best thing to do was give her time. No. Call between Mom and my aunt. From the voice and coughing, I could hear how difficult it was for her to talk. After I left home, my pride and drive to prove myself held me back from contacting Mom. All this time, I never once thought about how she must have felt. I didn't think that she would regret what she'd done, nor did I know that she had called me. If I just called her when I changed my number. Yeah, you definitely could have reached out sooner to see if your mom maybe became a bit kinder. Ooh, the attic key. Now we're getting to the real juicy bits. As I looked at the old attic key that I found in Mom's typewriter, it reminded me of the excuse that brought me back home, finding my aunt's necklace. Maybe she knew everything and sent me here on purpose. I held the rusted key in my hand, felt cold and hard, but somehow also warm. As I cleaned the key, Mom and Auntie's conversation continued. Oh, we're gonna listen to more? I felt like I was looking at myself. When Adora said that someone had called her talented, she was just like my young, naive self. It was too painful to see her talking with those bright eyes full of hope. At that moment, I wasn't looking at Adora, but rather the child I used to be. Yeah, he didn't even take the time to, see if she was good or not. That reminds me of, when I was drawing a lot, and I made this really big drawing that I was so proud of and took me hours to make. And I showed my mom and I was like, look, I made this. And she was like, great, honey. And just didn't even look. And that really actually crushed, my desire to draw more. So I do get it. But for me, it was more like a small thing. Didn't really know what I wanted in life. And then I did it already. And then I found out you could study Japanese, and I was like, oh, this is what I'm doing. But yeah, if it wasn't for Japanese, maybe I would have gone to art school. Oh my god. Or piano. Maybe piano. Although, I like playing, but my passion wasn't really there. I'd barely put in time practicing, really. Oh, 99. There. How am I gonna get into those little fine grooves? Can't get them. Oh wait, no, I'm getting them. Okay. Well, that's all I see. That tiny groove there. Ugh, those bits are so hard to get. Okay. 99.9. It's like right in there. I can't seem to... Oh, get it. I got it. Beautiful attic key. Let's go. What will I find in the attic? Well, the necklace for one. I'm sure it's actually in there. Ooh, look at that. It is a diary. Oh my god. The recording ended with a violent cough from Mom. I was left stunned, my heart painfully heavy. After some time, I collected myself and headed to the attic, with key in tow. Can I still click? Oh yeah. The attic had always been Mom's private space. When I snuck in as a child, it looked more like a storage room than somewhere fun, so I often wondered why Mom liked using it. There's a necklace. As if to answer that question from my childhood, I found an old desk and chair in one corner of the room. On the desk laid a necklace and a dusty journal with an all too familiar name. If I never came back to this house and cleaned it, if I had left those mementos undisturbed beneath dust, I would have never learned about Mom's true feelings. Well, get ready for the real big whammo, because the diary's here. I had a feeling that this diary had been waiting here all this time, just for me. I carefully brushed away the thick dust and opened it. That day, when Adora handed me her tape with such excitement on her face, I could see the hope in her eyes. That innocent face, certain she could realize her dream. I knew that face well. I was afraid that she would curse her wasted years and regret everything. I need to stop this now. For her sake, I chose to be harsh. I believed that her hating me was the lesser of two evils. What? When I started to tidy up Adora's belongings, I was able to see the remnants of her dreams in my hands. Through them, I could feel her sorrows and joys. That was when I looked back on my past. My younger self, who I had thought naive and foolish, was shining as brilliantly as those traces of Adora. I've wanted to tell her my true feelings, but I can't reach her anymore. All I can do is wait. I hope you return one day so I can tell you this. Adora, it was thanks to you that I was able to face myself again. Even though I was ashamed of my past, I was happy to see a part of myself in you. I had hurt you so gravely, yet you brought me comfort. I should have said this to you sooner, no matter what path you choose to walk. No matter how you live your life, I will always love and support you. Mom's diary ended there. After closing it, I noticed a letter laying on the corner of the desk. There was also something I thought I'd never see again. I knew it! The cassette tape I recorded my first song on. She wrote lyrics? Oh my god. For the song. I slowly recited Mom's lyrics. My novice melody and her poetic verses complemented each other well, as if they had always been together from the very start. What would you do to see those lost birds once again? Looking above, your eyes danced with the dawning sky. I can't read anymore. Whew. Gleaming with hope, they were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything? Right in my dream, you're singing to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you. That got intense. God, it's so sad because now she's dead, so you can't even fix it. It's a Korean game. I actually didn't even know what studio it is. wonder if it's a Korean singer they got singing English. Maybe? Oh, can I? I can mess with the things. Trying to... Yeah. There we go. Open it! Oh, this poor cup. But again, the mom could have talked for many years. Oh, hold on. Take a picture. Do it! Oh, didn't make it. Man, the story got so intense towards the end. Definitely not a feel-good game with the ending, but she's gonna lead. Oh. Are you gonna make me cry again? Oh, this is so sad. I can't even look at it. Oh my god. Well, I hope you guys are crying too. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really good, but really sad. But yeah, really, really nice game. Really good. Well, I think I will leave the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go cry some more.